Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to Rusty Gate. Just doing a little bit of maintenance, filling all these vehicles up with fuel at the moment. Just sort of sorting the yard out a little bit. I have made a little bit of some changes to the yard and stuff since I was on last time. Max over there, he's seeding a field for us, which has just been harvested. Been selling some stuff off. It's selling some product off. Obviously, we had a price of over $6,000 per crate for eggs, which was absolutely awesome. At about $5,500 with a trailer, with that full trailer load here, we actually get a good 130 grand for that. Now, we've had a bit of an upset here. We've had the old pallet spawn in the ground glitch. Not happy about that at all. So that has happened. Hopefully that doesn't completely and utterly ruin our little hen house there, because I will be very, very, very upset with that if it does. We are also we've got all of our fields are full at the moment. As I said, I'm just filling these things up because I'm actually going to relocate the fuel tank, and we're going to relocate the maintenance facility as well. And I'll show you where we're doing that to in a sec. Just want to clear up a little bit more room in this yard for the stuff that we're doing. So I'm trying to keep everything sort of designated, if you understand what I mean, like, you know, certain areas for certain stuff. Looks like we are full on that one anyway. That's pretty cool. Running 3 tractors now on stream the other night. Purchased myself that Massey, which will upgrade to 320 horsepower eventually, I do believe. The other thing that I do want to do, actually, while we're in this, is I want to grab this seed bag. I want to throw this seed bag over. There we go. I want to go and throw it over in the storage area to get it out of the way. Not using seed bags or anything like that anymore, because, as you will see in a sec, and you've probably just seen it when I just did a Yui, we have silos in now. I've purchased some silos. We just pay the store to come and fill those silos up with whatever amount we want, and that allows us to refill from there, which means that we can have a constant supply basically without having to go and run bags and stuff like that from the store, and pallets and stuff. So pretty happy about that. I don't think I am going to get that in there. So what I might do, I might just throw this down here. Yes, I did put a fence there. I put a fence there for a specific reason, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. Let me just throw this down. Don't forget, guys, until the patch comes out, which is going to be before Christmas, from what I've heard, do not detach your forks while you've got a big bag, or your big bag lifter while you've got a big bag on the forks, or otherwise it'll completely bug out and freeze your tractor, and you won't be able to do anything about it. Loving using that Arian. It's working really well. I'm trying to maintain the vehicle, so every time I do a job, whether it be fertilizing or seeding or anything, I'm trying to actually repair those straight away. My plan is to put some fuel and the maintenance facility over here now in this section of yard here. We've got our tanks there. We've got a seed tank here. We have a liquid fertilizer tank there, and we've got a solid fert tank there. Now, as you can see, only putting a certain amount in. We've got 9,000 litres in there, 9,000 litres in there. They will fill considerably. However, you can put less in, so if you don't want to sort of spend all of that money. Also threw another light in as well, which lights up this area really well. There's probably, just in these 3 tanks here, there is probably $70,000 worth, $80,000 with the light. Also put up a new shed down here, which is where the seeders and the planter, the seeder, and the fert sprayer is going. This area here is going to be for storage, and this area here will always maintain a clear area through here. This will allow us to put any little extra pallets or anything that we have here, although you can actually drive this up to the tank and empty it into the tank if you so desire. But I wanted a little bit of storage. What's a farm without storage? So that's the reason why I've kind of blanked this off. Just it makes it just a tiny little storage area there, which is really, really cool. Okay, and what we've got here is I've bought an extra trailer. Now, the reason I've done that is because I'm loading stuff straight out of the factory onto the trailers. However, they sell at different rates. So we've got our sunflower oil there, and we've got our canola oil here. They sell at different rates at different times of the year. So there was no point in loading a trailer up with both, because if you've got a good price on canola and you go and sell that, it's going to take the sunflower at a lower price at the same time. So this way it'll keep it separate, and whichever one's selling at the best price, we can hook that trailer up and send it out. The other thing is we've got 3 pallets of honey so far. I haven't sold any honey off yet, but I probably will at the moment. So this shed here is going to basically be for our tractors and our field work stuff. Down here you can see that Max just finished seeding a field. I think it was 41 that he was seeding. He seeded that with canola with our direct drill. Now we've got a direct drill, which is absolutely awesome. That's a brand new seeder. So you can see that the money that the farmer's been making, I've been definitely putting into buying new equipment, or not necessarily new, but sort of upgrading equipment, getting better stuff. Now we're at that point. The only thing that I will be doing is looking at upgrading the harvester. Once the harvester is upgraded, then I think we will be at the point where we will just be looking at investing in more land. So, which is going to be really, really cool to actually get some more fields, and we can keep the fields turning. With 3 of us on the farm, what we have at the moment is actually pretty good. You can see on here at the moment we have 41, 42, 43, 50, and this little section at 51. This will eventually become some sort of production facility here as well. Looking at expanding the farm into 53 and probably 54 at some point as well. So that should be really cool, but they're relatively expensive. So, but you can see here, brand new drill. It's direct drill. This does all of our canola and our sorghum. It also does other stuff as well. The planter is here purely for our sunflowers. But I did notice actually, Mac pointed it out earlier on. This actually does canola as well. So it will seed canola. It's a planter, but it will seed canola, strangely enough, and I didn't know that they did that. All right, buddy, nice work, mate. So that's what's going on the farm. Now, if we just go for a little bit of a cruise here, we'll jump in here, just have a squiz at what we are doing. Let's throw that on. I think Mac's going home now, so he'll be heading off home. Just send him a message right there. So yeah, we'll relocate those. I'll relocate those while I've got a little bit of funds here. We also have at the moment our current financial status is we have 195,000 on our loan. So, and that was after sort of putting in some extra stuff. I've been spending the money on extra stuff, but purchasing a new vehicle, which was the Cedar. Not bad. We've made 108,000 this month, which is actually really good. It's our best profit yet. I can probably repay at probably 20 grand off of that. Keep 41 in stock at the moment. What I'm trying to do is usually maintain around about $10,000 in the bank account at all times. So any extra I usually put on the loan to reduce our loan repayments. Sunflowers are looking very good. They're probably going to be harvestable tomorrow, which is going to be really good. I do need to buy a lime spreader. I just, for some reason, just absolutely direly hate the lime spreaders that come with the game. I would much rather one that mounted on the back of the tractor rather than a tow behind. Got a beautiful canola field there, fully fertilized. We have another beautiful canola field there, fully fertilized there as well. That one there actually needs lime. That's field 43. That actually needs a little bit of lime. So, yeah, just sort of holding off a little bit. I'm willing to forego that. We're also mulching now, which is giving us a little bit more of a hidden yield bonus as well, which is really cool. Now, the one thing that I do like about the direct drill is that you don't have to cultivate. If you don't have to cultivate, you're not pulling rocks up. And if you're not pulling rocks up, you don't need to you don't actually need to obviously pick them up or roll them. So that's really good. I mean, obviously on our sunflower fields and stuff like that, we are going to have to we are still going to have to roll and pick up rocks and stuff. Well, depending when we cultivate, we'll have to roll. When we plow any field, we have to pick up because the rocks are a little bit too big. All right, this here is 50% fertilized. It is canola. It has just been put in the ground by Mac, and he's done an awesome job there, which is absolutely brilliant. Now you can see there's a little bit of gunk in the ground there as well. That's because we direct drilled, so we didn't really need to, after mulching, so we didn't really need to cultivate. So that's why there's a little bit of muck in there. That'll be really good for us. That'll give us that a little bit of extra bonus on our field and on what we've and what we yield from it as well. So that is really cool. This is our canola, 100% fertilized. I think this is going to be pretty well almost ready. Yeah, it will be almost ready for harvest tomorrow as well, I think. So it's going to be a pretty big harvesting time on stream tonight. But oh well, we can deal with that. We can definitely deal with that. All right, back into here. So as you can see, Rusty Gate is going very well at the moment, which is absolutely awesome. We had a really tough start on the farm when we were just producing after we put the factory in, and we were only producing oil and like sunflower and canola oil, and only had a couple of little fields. We were having a lot of trouble. Once we've sort of expanded, what I've basically been doing is I've been reinvesting straight into the farm now. The Massey Ferguson that I bought, which I absolutely love, is it's a really good tractor. So we've got two tractors to work the hard work on the fields. We've got the Class, which is basically it's our yard tractor, our towing tractor. When we go and sell stuff, we use it to fill up water. We also use it to do the spraying as well, which is really cool. It works really well for that. So, and we keep our two other tractors basically for this is the Massey that we bought. We bought the 8S. This is a beautiful tractor. Pretty expensive. If we head into the store here and we go into, I'm pretty sure it was in medium. Actually, let's go into the store and go into medium tractors there. She's right up the end here somewhere there at, nope, there it is. The 8S, 202,000. It's sitting at 225 horsepower. but it is upgradable in the future to 325, which is absolutely amazing. So that's going to be really, really good for us, sort of moving into the future. The tractors that we do have with us now are pretty good. Invested in a mulcher, which again, mulching gives us an extra bonus to our yield as well, which is pretty cool. So sort of keep that up and running. Let's just park up here. I'm hoping that I'll come back onto the server at some point. This being our multiplayer, I'm hoping that I'll come back onto the server at some point, and that pallet will have popped out of the ground. But I doubt it. I doubt it very much. We do need to deliver some eggs over to Hokey Pokey. Gonna have to have a chat to Mac. I don't want any tractors parked in here. Yes, I'm a harsh boss. Indeed, I am. I want to keep our tractors and all that type of stuff up here, and I want to keep that little space there clear. So, at this point in time, we will eventually probably put in some better sheds. Probably end up pulling this shed down, I think, and putting something larger in. But the prices are absolutely phenomenal for sheds at the moment. So it's kind of not worth it at this point in time. I think we could spend probably easily 200 grand, I think. Let's have a look at what they've got in the sheds there. There we go. Construction. 300, put something that large in, which we don't need. That one's pretty large, wouldn't need that. That one there would be a really good shed to put in at some point in time. That would be absolutely brilliant. That one could possibly even but you know, $348,000. Now I know in real life in Oz, this shed here, so this shed here, we could build this shed for probably about, you can get one of these built, like buy it and build it for maybe 40 or 50 grand. So that's 348,000, never going to happen. 455,000 for that one, but it also has hourly income with solar panels. 176,000 for that little thing. 106,000 for that. So as you can see, it's pretty bloody expensive. Just that little thing there, but then that has solar panels on the top. So I'm not sure what we'll put in. Probably something like this. But anyway, it's all expense. Now those containers, those silos that we put in are sitting here, as you can see. So in case you were wondering where they were, that is where they are. So probably going to sell. Actually, I need to fill this up while I'm at it as well. Let's jump in here. Throw that on. Might jump in there, I think. This time, you guys know me. Love to be in cab all the time. So moving these out of the way, the workshop and the fuel tank will be really, really cool, I think. What I am doing now is just trying to. We do have a fair bit of fuel in there. A fair bit of fuel in the fuel tank at the moment. I think I put about 10,000 liters in it or something. It's handy having one on. I mean, it's an expense, yeah, but it's actually handy having it on. Why can't I fill this up? Why won't it fill up? Oh, don't tell me I'm supposed to put something else in it. There's a possibility, you know, that I am supposed to put something else in it. Let's have a squiz. For small, no, medium tractors. Nope, just takes normal fuel. Maybe we're empty now. We might be. The silo is empty. All right, brilliant. Which that's actually good. That's why I was filling everything up. I was just trying to Yeah, we're just going to get caught on that. I was just trying to get it to the point where it was empty. I didn't want to sort of delete it with a whole pile of fuel in it. So we'll relocate that now, which will be really cool. Just bring this little fella down here and throw him in there. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Yep, beautiful. All right, let's do just a little bit of stuff on the yard work. What we need to do is demolish that. Yes. Okay, no worries, and demolish that. Yes, I am pretty sure that fuel tank, we only got 2,900 and something, 2,031 for that, which is a bit of a pain in the bottom. We put it in for 5,000, so that's all right. What we might do is throw that. I want to put it down here so that we can work with it down here. I reckon like that is probably the better way to do it. I'd like to make sure that it's sort of square off of there as well, just in case Hokey comes and drives past it. All right, so we'll throw him in there. That is cool. And the other thing that we will do is we will throw ourselves one of those in, like so. That can sit in there, which will be, come on, there we go. So we'll throw him in there as well, which will be really cool. And I also wouldn't mind putting one of these charge stations in. Now, the best place to put a charge station in my opinion, is down in here, purely because this is where I am going to keep the forklift. So might actually throw it right there, I think. All right, yep, a little bit of money. I know, spending a little bit of money, but that clears this area up for us now. We've also got the Curator there that we need to relocate as well, so we might as well do that while we're at it. Let's see, construction, demolish. It's a shame you can't move some of these things. Like, it would make more sense, like especially a Curator. The thing's on bloody wheels. It's on wheels. All right, so we'll bring the Curator over here and we'll throw it in this corner over here as well. Tools. It's going to cost us, let's see. Yep, spin you around there. Beautiful. And then we can refuel and wash our tractors at the same time, which is pretty cool. That is awesome. We're going to, at some point in time, put in a weather state. Oh, no, we did put in a weather state. No, that was my other playthrough. So we've got that in now. That should be all pretty good there, which it is. We're probably going to fence this area off and throw a gate in here after I've harvested this crop. I'll run a fence through here with a gate down the middle, and probably have a little bit of leeway here as well to be able to get harvesters and seeders around, which will be pretty cool. So that is pretty good. Let's throw this forklift over here. It's been really good on charge, though. I must admit, it has been really good on charge. Let's bring the forks up a little bit, and I'm pretty sure, there we go. Lovely. If we just bring him around here, I'm guessing that it goes green when it is charging, which is really cool. All right, turn him off. And that's that. So yeah, we'll dump some random stuff in here. I'm sure we'll find random stuff. There's always random stuff on the farm. That is charging, which is excellent. So we have at the moment, after our harvest, we have, what do we got in the building at the moment? 12,814 sunflowers, and we've nearly got our first pallet of sunflower oil coming out. We've got no canola oil at the moment running in there, no canola in there at the moment, so that could be a little bit of a problem, but we do have 3 canola fields. or 2 canola fields that are happening. I think 3. That's canola, isn't it? It's not sorghum. I may have put sorghum in here. No, that's canola. I couldn't remember whether I put canola or sorghum in there. So this area here is a little bit of a dead area. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. Probably leave it blank. I really wish I could pick these up, but I can't. I might be able to manipulate them with this actually. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can just do a little bit of manipulation with it and flip it over or something. Try and get it out of the ground. Whether or not it works, we have had quite a few of these issues on the server. So, but as I said, Giants have said that they're working on a massive patch, and that massive patch will be out before Christmas. So, just wondering whether I can. Can't get it. Might be able to push it out with another pallet, maybe. Yeah, I doubt we will be able to though. Maybe I can spin around this way and get it. I don't know. So yeah, well, I can't say not much farming on this episode of Rusty Gate. It's sort of more giving you an update, but all of the stuff that I am doing right now is farming related. So let's maybe just see if we can trick it into. Oh, I thought we might have had it there. So this is a problem. Giants are very aware of it, of pallets spawning into the ground and just ruining everything. And they do ruin everything, so let's maybe try and give it a bit of a push. No, that didn't work. That definitely did. I wouldn't be buying these eggs. I certainly wouldn't be buying these eggs. Come on. Oh, almost. That doesn't look like it's going to happen. That's a bit of a shame. Because it just ruins one spawn point for the entire shed, rendering it a little bit less effective. So, which I'm not very happy about. But what can we do? I'm thinking of fencing this little area off here as well, although we do come in and out of here a bit. There's maybe a gate or something like that. However, with our new seeders and stuff, we do need a sort of a direct route to get out of the yard, because the moment trying to turn one of those seeders and a large tractor into a gate through here would probably be a bit of a problem. So I might just put a fence up there at some point in time, I think. Just checking prices at the moment. We've got eggs are selling for, fast food restaurant is still selling eggs for 6,114. So we'll probably do a run there, I think. That's the fast food restaurant. Sunflower oil is going up. So we need over $5,000 before we sell that. And we need over $5,000 for canola before we sell that. I think what we might do is strap this stuff on. We've got an entire $6,000 worth sitting right there in that pallet, and we're not going to be able to put it on. So that really, really, really annoys me. Can we pick it up now? Come on. No, we can't. Bugger. Throw a strap in there. I might actually, we should be able to tow this with this time, I would say. The retriever should be all right with that. It's relatively flat all the way to the store, so we should be okay with it. Probably, I don't know whether a ute would do that job as well. Whether a ute would tow a full one of these. I don't think it would, so I don't think it's a valid investment. When this has got sort of 2 pallets, 3 pallets high, then that can be a little bit of a problem. So let's see, for any of these vehicles to actually tow this stuff is what I mean by a bit of a problem. So all right, let's head out here. We won't go through the creek there along the track. We will actually go out this way. It's probably the safer way to go. I did try and tow some vegetables, some tomatoes and stuff earlier on in the server history up a hill going to the bowling alley, and I failed miserably. Had to get somebody to continue to push me uphill with a tractor because the Mahindra just would not do it. And I think that was stacked too high in the trailer. So it was tomatoes stacked too high. So there you go. All right, around here we go. This is all right for running this type of stuff. It might even do a full load, I reckon, with on the flat like this, as opposed to that's a fast food restaurant there. Sorry, yeah, on the flat, as opposed to doing any hills and stuff. It might actually roll that way. So let's just pull into there, sell that stuff off. I reckon we should get a fair bit for selling that off. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And there, 21 grand. That's not too bad. All right, let's. Oh, press D. There we go. That's not too bad. 21 grand for two and a bit pallets. Probably 2 1/3 pallets of eggs, I reckon, in there. That's pretty cool. All right, lovely. It's nice having this Mahindra to run around in as well sometimes, but obviously a pretty useless vehicle. The Gator, I don't know whether the Gator in game in 22 does, but the Gator in 19 used to be able to fill the back up with grain and tip it. So I would always use it to feed my pigs and stuff, which was absolutely awesome. I just pull up under the silo, fill it up, back into the pigs, tip it, and do another run if I needed to, which was really good. It saved us getting a trailer in and stuff. I'm not sure whether the in-game one does. If it does, I might consider getting it. Although we're usually filling up pretty full on with the chickens, because they by the time we get on the server, they've eaten a lot of what they've got. We're probably going to have to sell some more chickens off. That reminds me. So let's go and park this beast up. We might sell some chickens. Okay, just right there. Maybe forward a little bit of server lag. And we might throw this over here as well. There we go. Back you into there, little fella. Gives us enough room to get some stuff on there. All right, perfect. Turn you off. And out we go. It's that weight. You don't realize how big. What are you doing out here, buddy? Miss, get straight back in there. Thank you very much. I have noticed the chickens do spawn through here. You don't realize how big these weights are until you see them next to something like that, do you? Let's see. We've got 8,700 litres in there. What I wanted to do is have a look at, we've got 360 chickens again. We have, let's see, 14 months, 37 months, 33 months, and 43. All right, let's select those guys, and we'll sell some off, I reckon. Now you're getting charged like, I think, $5 per chicken. Let's sell off 40 of the little buggers. No, let's sell off more. Let's sell off 60. There we go. Sell those. Yes, no worries. The reason why I'm doing that is I want to sort of maintain 300 chickens, let them breed to 360, sell 60 off, and do the same process again. So what we're going to do now is just repay some more of the loan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Brings us down to 135,000. Might pay one more off. That'll leave us with 9 grand sitting in the account, which should be pretty good. All right, guys, that is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's have a look. We've got plenty of water in there, which is really, really cool. But yeah, Rusty Gate is coming along absolutely swimmingly. Swimmingly. Thanks for watching. Bye.